from out here in these carjacking streets, roguish streets, stealing streets, busting glass on cars and stuff streets, theft streets, illegal entrance and things streets, whatever you want to call it streets. You know, I don't get out much often, but when I do, I like to observe my surroundings and things. I look to the left, I look to the right, I look all around and in between. I be looking and stuff and things. And I noticed something. I've been seeing a whole lot of windows busted out and the cardboard stuck up there with all this old tacky blue and black tape and things to hold the cardboard piece against the window and things. This is a raggedy city right here. And they seem to like it like that. A lot of these heathens. They going everywhere but to the repair shop. You know, back in my day, when you get your window busted out, you go to the repair shop and get it fixed immediately as soon as possible. When you have a crash and your bumper is missing, you go to the repair shop expeditiously as soon as possible. You don't keep riding around like that. But this generation, they don't mind if their bumper is missing, if the glass is missing, the grill in the front, the grill, it don't matter. Whatever fall off, it just fall off. If it get mashed, it just get mashed. They keep going until they can't go no more. I have never seen nothing like this. I mean, they just raggedy. And I'm seeing a whole lot of windows busted out, which leads me to suspect that it's an increase, it's an uptick of roguish behavior. It's a whole lot of stealing, it's a whole lot of vandalism going on. More than it was already. And it makes me wonder, is it a crime ring? Are these isolated incidents? What's going on? And I saw a report on the news recently. It's a whole lot of children that started carjacking. One woman said a little boy under 10 years old recently carjacked her and put a pistol between her eyeballs and told her drop it off. And she said she slid out of that car like Jello. Yes. And told him to be safe. And then she gonna turn around and start crying when she found out that when he got picked up and sent to juvenile hall, and they released him as soon as he got in there. They like they always do. Soon as they pick him up and take him to jail, if they find him, they release him right away. So it's not doing any good because it's a revolving door. As soon as they take him to jail, they release him right back out into the street to do the same thing all back over again. That's why they don't mind crashing out. Because they know they're going to get back out the same day if they go to jail and start the same thing by midnight the same night. 10. Where is the parents at? Where's the parents? And I've been seeing a whole lot of video footage of a lot of these garbage ass, roguish ass niggas. It used to be the skinny ones because the fat ones too big to slide through them windows. And they be doing it in broad daylight. They don't care if somebody walking by looking at them. You know, these roguish folks is different from the roguish people of my generation. You know, the roguish people of my generation, they used to wait till ain't nobody looking at them. And then they'll, try to wait till at nighttime after midnight. They'll work the night shift and things. But child, this generation, anytime is the right time to steal and be roguish. They don't care if you're looking at them. Sometimes they wear masks And sometimes they wear their naked face. Child, I ain't never seen nothing like this before in my life. I mean, these some bold, roguish niggas. Woo! And all this stealing ain't doing them a bit of good. You would think, if you've been a career criminal since the day that you was born, or if you started when you was a teenager and you about 45, 65 years old, you would think they would have been done progress and got a whole lot of things built up for themselves, right? And they done stole enough to go pawn and get some money out of it and liquidate the stolen merchandise and let it work for them. And then if you start out a blue collar criminal, you would elevate after a short period of time into a white collar criminal. But they stay stuck in the blue criminal category and things. This is crazy to me. And then the queens, they sit. They don't say got a roguish ass nigga in their household, whether it be they bae, they boo, or they son, or they husband, or live-in lover. You know, they know they dealing with a roguish ass nigga, and they don't say nothing. The queens don't say nothing. They just sit back and wait till the roguish ass niggas bring in the stolen merchandise and proceeds, so they can go get them some craft legs and get them ugly ass fingernails done and them ugly ass eyelashes attached to their stupid ass eyeballs and them ugly ass wigs and hair bonnets and things. You would think they would want to get some land. They would want to get their own home, not a Section 8 loaner. You know, where they can live there for until the landlord kick them out. You would think they would want to own a home, something with their name on it. You would think they want to buy some stocks and bonds, invest in some crypto or something, but no, they want to be a career criminal all their life until the day that they die, go to jail or whatever, you know. It's just ridiculous. That's why you see so much traffic out here in these streets. And this street right here, they don't never go to sleep right here. Niggas. These niggas don't never go to sleep. They just ride all day and all night looking for something to steal, kill, and destroy. And ain't nothing gonna stop them but death. God and death. That's the only thing gonna stop them. It's just sad. And then somebody told me today they got a new device that they using to pry open these fences and things. You know, to cut the fence to go into some of these people's businesses and houses and things. Somebody said they got a new tool that they're using. And then they got the master key that they're using to steal people's cars. It's just sad. It's just sad. It's just sad. You would think if they're going to invest that much time and equity and brain cells into stealing somebody else's stuff, they could go ahead and go to school or something and do it on a legal level, you know. But you got to remember that they're lazy. They don't want to they don't want to take time to go to school and class and things. They want to do their own thing. And then the fact that we got so many fake preachers out here, they ain't preaching the real gospel. That would help some. That would help touch some of them in their spirit and convict them in their spirit to turn from their wicked ways. But they ain't hearing no real gospel. All they hearing is garbage on this social media, on the radio, etc., etc., and inside their household. Don't forget all that garbage they listen to every day in their household and things. It's just sad. And then they partners, the folks the garbage folks that they hang out with, they ain't talking about nothing but garbage. And they encouraging them to keep on stealing and being roguish. They encouraging them. Man, where you want to go steal tonight? I think such and such, I've been watching their house. Look like they've been bringing in some flat screen TVs. I think they done got their taxes. We need to hit such and such street. I think they got a new car about 2 weeks ago. They got a brand new pair of rims on their truck. I think they got some money now. For real, man? Yeah, man. All that kind of talk. All that kind of talk right there. And things. Yeah. Such and such done start a new business. I've been seeing a whole lot of cars over there. I think they got some money. We ought to go rob them by 12 and hit the other side of town over there on such and such street and make them drop it off over there on such and such street. I heard they got some money over there and blah 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 and things. Yeah, these roguish folks, they just, they done get so terrible. They done get so terrible. And I said, I've been seeing a whole lot of these cars with that cardboard on the window with tape. And I'm trying to figure this out now. They supposed to be so rich. Most of these folks claim to be so rich and get so much money. Why they not going to the repair shop and getting their windows fixed? Maybe it's a fresh theft. But even still, seems like that ought to be an emergency. Get your window fixed. But anyway, I think it looked real tacky. That cardboard sitting up there in place of a window, and then they put that blue tape all across it to hold it up. And then they like to drive fast. Seems like that fast driving, that wind will blow that tape and all that cardboard clean up off of that hole. But that's another thing. Okay, I was mentioning this earlier. Okay, now I was looking at this video. Look at this son of a bitch all in the street. Ought to knock the whole mouth of that car and keep on going. But I was watching this video about 2 weeks ago, I guess. And this nigga, you know it's a nigga. It's always a nigga. Okay, this nigga looked like he was about 17 years old. That body looked like it was about 17. And somebody had drove him over there. It was at a restaurant. And some people, a black woman and her children was walking by. And he looked at her and kept on trying to knock that window out of that truck. He didn't care about that woman and her children walking by and looking. They don't care. And it don't take them very long. They could be in and out in less than a matter of seconds. They real fast. And I bet it was a bitch that was driving the car. It was a white Dodge Charger with some color down, a stripe color down the middle part. And the boy, he was on the passenger side, and he got out, and he was beating on that window with some kind of tool, trying to knock the glass out. And he got it out of there real quick. And he climbed that little thin ass and abdomen through that window, and he grabbed some kind of bag. I don't know what was in the bag. And he hurried up and got out of there and got back in the car and drove off. And I said, you know what? I was thinking about that yesterday. I said, I see this a lot on these videos around town. I see a whole lot of that right there. And I said, I bet you if you take the shirt off a lot of these niggas, I bet they get the same roguish war wounds all across their stomach and on their side from that glass. I'm pretty sure they're getting cut, but they don't give a fuck. And then they go home and them stupid bitches probably patch them up and put alcohol on them. And then they lay down and smoke dope. And she suck on him. And he go out the next day or the same night and do it all over again. Yeah. I bet they got all kind of cuts and bruises all around their stomach area where they jumping in that window when they bust the window out. I bet all of them got scratches and cut marks all across their stomach. and all on the side of their stomach from jumping in and out of these windows after they bust them out and climbing and stealing. That's a damn shame. I mean, just a garbage generation. Just garbage. And these queens ain't reproducing nothing but garbage. Garbage. They ain't reproducing no lawyers and doctors and astronauts and things. Just garbage. One garbage ass nigga after another. Roguish garbage. But that's all right. God gonna get them up out of here. He already getting them up out of here. So we ain't gonna have to worry with them for long. If I'm sick of them, I know God's sick of them. He getting them up out of here. One by one and two by two and sometimes in mass. Yes. So I'm not really worried about them sticking around too long, because a lot of times they'll take their own self up out of here. They very rarely grow old to be an elderly person. An elderly, roguish motherfucker. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. Yep. They don't live past 20 or 35 years old. And then they stupid ass mammy and girlfriend or wife don't never have no life insurance policies on they stupid garbage ass. Be sitting around on Facebook begging, setting up GoFundMe accounts and shit. Just throw their garbage ass in the fire and burn they roguish, stupid garbage ass up. Yeah, just cremate the bitches. They ain't no bit of good no way. That's what I say. Just throw them on the barbecue grill. You can save yourself a lot of money. You don't even have to take them to the cremation place. Just throw them on the barbecue grill and be done with it. That'll take care of that. Roguish motherfucking garbage ass niggas don't deserve no cremation or a casket funeral. Garbage. I wouldn't even waste my money on no garbage ass nigga like that. Roguish and causing all these fucking problems. They need to go on the barbecue grill and get it over with. I wouldn't even waste my money taking them down to the cremation place or the funeral home. I wouldn't even waste my money. I sure wouldn't. But I wouldn't have no garbage ass son. No way. I damn sure wouldn't have no garbage ass. Look at that renegade going down the street 100 miles an hour in that pickup truck. And I damn sure wouldn't have no roguish ass husband or boyfriend. But some females, they don't give a fuck. As long as a ding-a-ling between their legs, they don't give a fuck. I have some standards. But you know, a lot of these roguish females, they just as roguish as the guys. So that turns them on when they meet a guy that's roguish. Ooh, they love to meet a guy that's roguish. And they roguish too. They be feeling like, ooh, this a match made in heaven. No, it's made in hell. It ain't made in heaven. Because God don't tolerate no roguish behavior. He said, thou shalt not steal. With no exceptions. But these roguish motherfuckers, they'll steal everything, including your joy. So you got to keep your joy on lockdown. Because if they get a chance, they going to sure enough steal your joy. Yeah. And they'll steal your thoughts if they could. Yes, indeed. I can't stand a roguish bitch. A roguish garbage bitch. I can't stand a roguish motherfucker. I really can't. I ain't never liked a roguish bitch. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing and things. But anyway, look like this finna be the new normal. These people driving around with that cardboard for their window and thing. And that old tack ass tape holding the cardboard in place. This is just sad. I told y'all the city's out of control. Ain't no leadership, ain't no quality leadership here. These niggas just garbage ass heathens just doing whatever they want to do. Stealing, killing, and being destructive every fucking day. That's why they can't go to sleep. They got too much hell on their mind. They got a busy schedule from one day to the next being hellhounds. Yeah, they busy from one day to the next being hellhounds. Hellhounds. Yeah, they hellhounds. Roguish ass hellhounds. Yes, indeed. All right, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I wonder do y'all have the same kind of roguish folks in y'all town? I wonder, do y'all have the same problem with roguish folks in y'all town? Because it's a lot of roguish motherfuckers in this town right here. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing and things. Yeah, it's just sad. I don't know how long it's gonna take for some quality leadership to come in place and deal with these roguish ass folks and give them what they deserve and make an example out of them. All it takes is to make an example out of 2 or 3 of them, and the rest of these roguish folks gonna get somewhere and sit down. I guess if they got, well, I would say if they got good sense, but they don't have good sense. But still, all you need to do is make an example out of 2 or 3, and I think the rest of them will fall back. They go 18 wheeling all in behind me. They staying behind me. But if I was over there in the other lane, they'd be over there and behind me over there. Get in the slow lane, they say. It don't matter which lane you get in. These stupid motherfuckers gonna get all in behind you with the bullshit. It don't even matter. Which lane is a slow lane when they driving 1,000 miles an hour? Make it make sense. Holla at your girl. Peace.